see this right? Lordo has joined us, the Dragons.
What is going on, everybody? We are here tonight. We are here, and there are 0 people watching us. That is so exciting. So exciting.
It's almost exciting.
No accountability.
Well, we've just launched. They will come. They will come. They will come.
If we build it, they will come. That's what they say. If not, we just get naughtier and naughtier. That's how it usually works. Did everybody check in? Right? We do have Jackal here tonight, and I can tell. Actually, it's this morning, and we all know that you start day drinking, Jackal. So I mean, we're fine. It's totally fine. There's nothing wrong here. He's already
day drinking, morning
stuff.
drinking, exactly. G'day, guys. Good to see everyone. And
Jackal is here. Rogue is here. You can see he's already focusing on the weekend challenge itself. He's going to try and win the big bucks. Damour, welcome. Damour, I believe this is the second weekend challenge of you today, actually. The second weekend challenge.
In 24 hours.
It is the second weekend challenge, yeah. We've launched a new one. So yesterday was the first official tournament. And yeah, we had a good turnout. I think about 88 players checked in.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So that was pretty amazing. Also, a YGG player took the winning spot, the winning trophy.
Who was it?
A guy from Legacy called Never Melt Ice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Boomburst. Boomburst.
Yeah.
It also sounds like a
Melt
pretty
Ice.
nasty chemical. Ugh.
It does, Boomburst.
Ice
But
never
Boom
melts
is
on
here,
strangers.
so that makes it good. Lordo, good to see you. Hey, guys, so we've got the stash here as well. Let's not forget, he's wearing his hat like the rest of us. There's only one person here not wearing their hat. I don't know who it is.
One of these
have
things
had
is
this-
not like the other ones.
Take one of
I
mine.
have
Take
had
one of
this-
mine.
That would be
Thank
funny
you.
if you just reached over and grabbed that hat right at
That would be pretty cool. That would be
Like,
like,
That would have been the
Okay.
best name as Discord's had since
Damour
Epic
is
Space
visiting
Song.
Jackal. Excellent. Danger is here as well, everybody. Let's say hello to Danger. We love it when he's here. So,
Danger.
guys, how long do you think it's going to take us to get through this this town hall tonight?
I don't know.
They're
This isn't
averaging
that
around
special
40-50
one.
minutes.
My
It's-
vote is 1 hour.
It's
1 hour.
usually an hour. Is there, guys, there's one battle per turn only this time. It is set up the same way, I believe, that it's always set up.
Did it really? Did I screw it up?
I don't
No,
know. I didn't
we're
look
best
at it
of
really
three.
No,
Now,
no,
now
it's
that we're
fine.
in the second round.
Qualifier is a best of one. Yeah.
Yeah, that first round is always a best of one, but then once you get to round 2, then it's best of 3.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we just started round 2, so should be best of 3 now.
So, anyway, yeah, we're really excited that we are trying to cover definitely more time zones, not just with the weekend challenge tournament, but also with the stream. So we've got 2 streams now, one for you guys that are in SEA Europe type time zone, and then the other obviously for those of us in North America. So Danger is here. It is time for the town hall. We're going to talk about the town hall. We'll probably talk about Splinterfest. We'll probably talk about all those fun things. So take it away, Danger. What do we have this week?
Oh yeah, let's get right into.
Hold on, time out.
What?
Hold on.
We have not even started.
No.
Yes.
We have not
Well
even
done,
started,
Rogue. Well
Rogue.
done, Rogue.
This is legit. This is modern.
What?
This
It's
is the. I think this is the
supposed
first
to be
tournament. No, this is the first tournament. I'm looking at my lore.
Oh.
Like I haven't been able to play my lore in this tournament ever.
Modern is what
This
we
is
switched it
modern,
to.
not Chaos Rewards specifically.
Oh,
I
no,
think
I
this is gonna
screwed
be
it
the
up.
first.
Oh,
Because
well,
I messed
you
it
know,
up. It's my fault.
all right.
Holy
Sorry,
crap, guys! Dude, this is a whole new
Let's
meta.
shake things up.
a
This
whole
isn't gonna
new
be
meta.
anything like
I
any
just
tournament
broke
we've done.
everyone. I'm very sorry.
Crap.
It's okay.
I love it. The chaos. Bring the
Right.
chaos down.
We're just bringing in some chaos from the Chaos
Anyway.
Legion.
Sorry.
Well, we had it all in the chaos of not the
Cool.
Chaos Legion, technically.
Breaking
Let's
news.
just watch it, see how it goes tonight. Like I said, we're trying to actually get these things built and scheduled like a month out so that it will allow more people to join and go from there. So
And this
there'll
was
be a
my
couple
first one to
little-
make, so this is totally my fault. So
I
everyone
think that
mocked Lorkus. It's good.
Lorkus, it's okay because I believe that I ran a tournament with your DEC at the complete wrong time.
Oh, wow. I remember us talking about who won. It was a great thing to chat about.
It
We did
was
okay.
excellent. It's excellent. Okay, Danger, take it away.
All right. Splinterfest.
Time lucky.
Tickets are on sale. I don't know if the team has announced how many have been. I don't know if there's a ticker right to show how many have been bought. But they are
Anybody
available. I have no
Not a
idea.
Anybody
lot.
know?
Oh, the ticker's really weird. Like we talked about it in our chat on Wednesday, Rogue, if you want to recap.
Yeah, I mean, basically, we've got the only metric is the one for like buying in game, and at this point, that's maybe 30. But we're pretty confident that like the VIP ticket itself is like 14 of those have sold, 16 at this point, 16 VIP.
Yeah, I've got it up
tickets.
if you want to share mine.
And then, but then other than that, what is actually sold on the website, we actually have no idea. No idea.
What does the
Yeah,
VIP
that's-
ticket get you
that's-
for $2,000?
That's the trick. Is like I think that's the reason this is
Gives
so
you Aggies
confusing.
waffles.
The reason this is so confusing is like the ones that are not the VIP ones can be sold on Eventbrite, and there's no knowledge of how many have been sold on Eventbrite or even how many are available to be bought on Eventbrite. So that's kind of tricky.
Okay,
But
can
the
I?
VIP ones are clear because they're the only one. They're only able to be bought with SPS. So we can see.
All right, so I need to have a conversation here. Since I'm in live events, this is what I do.
Huh.
Guys, if you don't know how to throw events, like if you haven't done large events, if you haven't done anything like this, just spend the money for an event organizer to come in and take care of all of this for you. If you are a game company, this is what all the other game companies do. I guarantee you Galaverse was not
Ooh, that's not good.
sorted and run by Gala. I know because I know who the production company is that came in and did all of it.
It's it's a really good point. Like it's a totally different job. It's a different skill set.
You
like
are
this is
able to
hard.
go in and tell that company exactly what you want it to be. You can still have the controlling factors, all the creative, all the everything else, and then let somebody who does it for a living do it. And I
don't know what you're talking
guarantee
about. That's
you-
crazy talk.
I guarantee you it
Let
will
the
be way less
professionals
stress for you,
handle
and
it.
you will feel so much. You will have so much more fun at your event when you do not have to worry about all the minutia. All right.
Well,
I'm
it's
done.
even. I would say it's even a little. I would like to add to that because you're absolutely right, LastDragon. Like it's really sad that there isn't more information or more planning that we're able to know about. We still don't even know how the tournaments are going to be run.
It's a
But
game
you're
development
right. It's this is
team.
they
That's what
need
they're
it
good
like
at.
a.
Let them do that.
right? Like there's people that do this professionally, and like it's not even so much about so much easier on you guys. Your fans, like people that show up, are gonna love it so much more if there's like a production company that does this handling it. So I think that's maybe we should make that clip and add it to somewhere.
More importantly, if it goes bad and everybody sees that it goes bad, and somebody has dropped $2,000 on a VIP ticket and it's not really worth $2,000, you're going to be made fun of, and people aren't going to come to the next one. Like, again, I'm going to go back to I'm going to go back to Galaverse for a second here, Jackal. I'm going to go back to Galaverse.
Yeah.
Because if there is no doubt in yours or my mind that we would, if Galaverse was in Australia, let me just say that. If Galaverse was in Australia, it was the only place that I could go, and I had to drop $10,000 to go to Galaverse because I had to get $2,000 plane ticket, plus I had to, get a hotel because, Hotel Jackal isn't available, and, all those sort of things. Like,
Hotel
if
Jackal's
all of
always
those
available,
things happen
baby.
and then you got there and it was a confusing mess, you would be pissed.
Well, I would like to just
you
make the
could
counter
recover
argument. We all know that it's going to be what's the right word? Disastery. But that's not why. I think I feel like everyone should know that it's going to be planned poorly, and there's not likely going to be a lot of fun things. Like the reason that you should be going is to meet other people and get a guaranteed spot for one of these summoners. To me, the gold foil one, $2,000, sure, it gets you a dinner and a fancier swag bag. But I think Rogue convinced me last week that one actually may be the winning ticket. Like people may want to get in line for that gold foil one and pay you for your access code to get it. Like that one actually seems interesting. Not saying I'm about to spend 2,000 of SPS when it's depressed,
But if you're gonna spend
it's interesting.
$2,000, don't you think that, like, if you're personally gonna spend $2,000 of your SPS, I told you, Danger, we can talk a long time about just about anything. But
Has Danger
if you're
even
gonna spend,
Oh, God, what I'm
No,
tossing
I got us here. I
You
started
wanna
us
get
off
one or
with
not?
Splinterfest, and that was it.
Yeah,
said
like,
Splinterfest, and we're
two
like,
words.
We still have 45 minutes to hit
words.
the first target.
yeah, we got plenty of time here. Okay. Anyway,
Fillers.
if you are going to spend $2,000 of SPS, which by the way the faucet has turned off, right? So you're spending a lot of SPS.
One faucet's off.
Ish.
Know your numbers. Know your numbers.
I'm
Yeah.
still tossing
Know your
up
faucets.
as we were talking about with the Galaverse and getting the Galaverse tickets, they also offer quite a lot digitally into future Galaverses and stuff like that.
No doubt.
I'm sitting here in Australia. There's no way I can get to Splinterfest, but I'm tossing up whether to get one of these tickets or not because there are digital incentives to these too.
wait, but
But
you
are they going to
can't-
be worth $2,000, or are they going to be like another Waka again? And I'm just like,
But it doesn't mean anything. Like a ticket means nothing for you if you don't physically show up. Like that needs
No?
to be made perfectly clear
because
to
you
everyone.
can't
Do not
you can't
purchase-
get the access code.
Do not purchase a ticket to Splinterfest if your physical body is not going to show up in
yeah,
Vegas.
But I've
You will
got my
get
mates there.
nothing.
Yeah.
You guys are going.
Listen to Rogue. Listen
Nothing.
to Rogue.
You guys,
You will
Blackfoot
get
says
nothing.
my wife is mad at me because I won't talk about planning a romantic date right now. Rogue played an attorney on date night. I'm clearly not doing something right. Blackfoot, I think you just need to reach out to Rogue and figure out what the actual how
I
how
got
to
you,
pull
bro.
that off.
I would-
He'll
I would
take
actually-
You are the dating master. You are the dating master.
I would actually
Give a
suggest you might be
tutorial
doing
for us.
something right, Blackfoot, but I don't know.
What was the real cost of that date tournament? I would like to know.
I'm telling
Danger,
you, there
I
was no
think that-
consequences. No consequences.
No
Danger-
consequences? Oh my god.
She loves
Danger
this
Bald,
story.
I think that you have a point there, maybe, but it costs them nearly nothing to do it, and next year people still want a VIP ticket. You will see if you offer a $2,000 ticket and it's not worth $2,000, you will see people will not want to do Splinterfest.
They will
But
be
I
back
It's
gotta be
$2,000 off of the gold foil summoner and a spot in line. So I feel like that's the
Exactly.
reason people are paying for it. Like they get something for that value automatically.
Immediately.
So
Immediately.
even if the event sucks, which I think some of the aspects are likely to. People that spent $2,000 are getting what they paid for, which is a spot in the line and a discount off of the
I
Gold
would
Plus Summoner.
argue nobody is buying the VIP ticket without full intention of spending the full $5,000 on a gold version of whatever this summoner is. Like,
Or
Or they were drunk when they hit the button.
Well, you never know. You guys, when the mobile app was so big last year, I cannot tell you how many people actually messaged me and said, I should not have drank that much last night. I just dropped like $1,000 on Splinterlands.
Oh, so
all
good.
you gotta do is click it on mobile, and all of a sudden you're just buying. Oh, I gotta have that. Oh, I gotta have that.
They gotta fix that mobile app up.
It's getting better, right? I've heard it's gotten better. Maybe not.
Yeah, like you can actually
it's
see
not
Modern and Wild now. So
I don't purchase anything on the
Progress.
app, so like I have no idea how that works. I have
It logged
zero
me out and I
faith,
couldn't find my password.
zero faith in the app to handle my purchases.
No, the
Dave?
best thing about the app is going back to look at battle history, so you can see like what happened.
Dave, you can most certainly clip whatever you want, but Rogue gets the prizes if that, or Damour, one of the two. They've got to be a YGG SPL or a YGG TV
Just
streamer.
I tell you what, baby, if what you should do is you should clip it, have it not be a legal clip, but we'll all go in there and vote it to like way higher than any of the actual Splinterlands TV.
We got 400 people in our Discord. We will boost it.
We know how to
man.
share links.
Be like, guys, that's not a legal clip, and we're just like voted.
It's okay.
Don't
It's
care.
fine.
Don't care.
Okay.
All right. Let's let Danger actually get down the Splinterfest information. So, all right,
Yeah, so,
take us down the list.
Yeah, so if
Danger.
you're going to show up, they're going to do tournaments. The new Ghost card tournament that Weirdbeard was talking about, right? Where everybody's got the same cards, where everybody has access to the same. So it's really going to be skill based more than, I've got better cards than you, that kind of thing, which I think is super exciting because
I like
once
that.
they're done there, they're going to push that out of the game, and then
That's
we'll
horrible
start
for
to be
people
able to-
like me.
What?
What
To
do
actually
you mean?
to not be able to.
Because I'm
flex
terrible
your
at this
cat.
game.
Wait, you got a Lamacron all of a sudden? How did that happen?
Yeah, everybody's just like
Everybody's got Lamacron.
Everybody's got the cron.
everybody's
Exactly.
just like, I've never had a chance to do this. They're just doing it every round. Like, lava card.
We keep trying to get. We keep talking to Weirdbeard to try and like, hey, how do we get whitelisted so that we can run some of these ghost tournaments? Hopefully, there'll be some more information on that.
Yeah.
After
So
be
the
nice.
Splinterfest
first
is
first
over.
one they've been saving, right? They want to do it at Splinterfest, so that's going to be the first
Right.
one, and then after that we'll see it in the game proper.
Yeah.
So I
yeah,
do have a little bit more details on the actual tournaments in Vegas because I've been in the Splinterfest chat in the like the main Discord. Literally nothing except for the Splinterfest chat. That's all I do. But
Are they
Weirdbeard-
doing those crappy Swiss tournaments that just never work or
Oh,
anything
bro.
like that?
Hey,
Why don't you get Rogue all worked up?
poking a
Jeff?
bear, baby?
Why don't you just stir the
Yeah.
pot?
Rogue, I don't understand. Can you tell me what the problem is? I don't understand.
No.
Yeah, what is the
It's
problem?
hilarious. Right now, there is no problem at all. None
Because
issue
Rogue convinced him
whatsoever.
to change it.
I don't
Can you
know.
tell
what
us about the
happened,
problems? I want to hear
honestly.
you get. I want to hear you get emotional, please.
Not
He just
yet.
wants to get all
Okay.
surly.
But what we
I've
did
never
find
heard
out,
of a Swiss tournament.
Yeah, so I mean, Swiss style tournaments. We'll talk about that sometime. But right now, we only got 40 more minutes to get through the rest.
No, we have 25
Oh,
minutes until we've hit the 45-minute mark.
Nice.
So
So perfect. So Splinterfest is going to be both tournaments, or there's going to be two tournaments. There's a gold version. There's a gold ghost card tournament, regular foil, and then there's a champion gold foil tournament. And both of those tournaments are going to be running at the same time Saturday. Okay, so the qualifier is going to be on Saturday, and it's going to be pool play. Basically there, however many people are in, it'll
There's
be
gonna
very
be a
similar
tournament
to
in the
the
pool?
2-day
That's
tournaments
excellent.
that we do in Splinterlands already, right? So you'll do the pool play, and then after pool play, top 16 will be picked from there, and they will go on to day 2. Day 2 will be a single elimination tournament, but the gold and the champion tournament are not going to run at the same time. At that point, they're going to stream cast both of those on Sunday. So probably the gold tournament will go first and the champion next. So what's interesting about this is you cannot play both tournaments. I think that was like news that I didn't know until yesterday. And so that was confirmed by Weirdbeard that both of the tournaments prelims, like the day one, are going to happen at the same time. So you can't play both. So pick a meta and go. I think it should be intentional at the end of the day, or else you're going to have like me. Like there would be no reason I wouldn't play in both. You know what I mean? But like, realistically, do they have time to do two full tournaments? And then like, I also wonder, like, with the limited amount of things that there will be able to do, like, is not everybody going to jump into a tournament? You know what I mean?
I mean, it's kind of the point, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's like, it's almost going to be like, all right, guys, it's tournament time. Pick one. And then everybody just goes and does tournaments for X amount of hours. Because if you don't, you're going to be the weird one on the sidelines. You know what I mean?
It's probably me.
It could be interesting if the tournament is going on and people are using that also as a hangout time. You know, that HyperX Arena is very cool. I've done a couple of gigs that are right next to it, and it's great. I mean, it's beautiful, but at the same time, am I okay, sorry. I see people moving, so I'm like, oh, am I frozen? I don't know. Anyway,
Do you want us to
HyperX.
Are you hypersensitive to the idea that we might be snapshotting your frozen face?
First off, I've still got the snapshot of Road last week.
Got it.
Gotcha.
Got him.
The Rouge.
Does anybody else also wonder
The Rouge.
The Rouge. Does anybody else wonder if Gohan is here so we can wish him a happy birthday? I am curious about that.
He was here last week. I haven't seen him this week, though.
He always lurks, and then... All right. Anyway, continue. Let's just keep going. We've literally made it down 2 minutes.
I forgot about the town hall again.
And other things. So they got a mock-up of a miniature Kron, cool. Which is kind of cool.
A holy jacked up Kron. Like, this thing's got more muscle definition than, like, oh my goodness.
I'm confused why his
painting.
I'm confused why his human half has more muscles than his horse half. Like, that's confusing to me.
Well, you know, I mean, we gotta...
Dragon.
I mean, he doesn't do push-ups, right?
I think I accidentally leaked those photos of you to the team because
that's cool.
You've got
that's
your
what
body
I look like.
in Kron.
Yeah, I look like that under my shirt, guys. This 46-year-old dad body. Yeah. By the way,
I'm waiting
Lorkus,
to see that horse body.
Well, no, it's cool. I sent you the pics. The lower half, of course.
Horse something.
Hey, you guys, it was just Lorkus's birthday as well. Can we please wish him a happy birthday?
Happy birthday, Lorkus.
I thought it was only fake birthdays on this stream.
Nope, we're talking about your real birthday. Next year, we're gonna do a birthday stream even. We're gonna do a birthday stream, and we're all gonna dress up as like birthday cakes or something. I mean, I'm just saying.
And give away a bunch of stuff. Like, why not?
Yeah,
that sounds great.
Yeah, like presents for everybody. I want one of these miniatures. For sure.
You get a Kron. You get a Kron.
You get a Kron. You get a Kron. If they
I only
are
want one
not
if it's wearing LastDragon's headphones.
No, it's cool. It's totally cool. That was like what I told them they needed to put in there, along with a really big
horse body.
Stick.
I really want to get enough swag while I'm there that like TSA has to pull me over to the side and be like, all right, like
strip searched.
I feel like everyone needs to come with a Pelican case to bring your stuff back safely.
Yeah,
I also need
some TSA. I'd like to see that. Actually.
I need some miniatures to be less pointy, so I can conceal them better. Like this one looks like it would hurt, so I need
Down your
more.
Pants?
What?
Did I understand? No, I mean it's fine. If that's where you want to hide, if that's where you want to hide your miniatures, it's totally cool.
Look, I'm flying a very budget airline, and I'm not paying money for more carry-ons. All right, I got places to put stuff.
Nature's pocket.
In the sneak attack.
He's got a sack.
From
That
the
he's
rear.
going
Boy,
to put
the sneak
everything
attack.
in.
From the rear.
Oh, look, you guys, we made it to the second paragraph.
Moving right along.
I want to
Lorkus-
paint the shit out of those crons.
Yeah, Lorkus, if you do not get me one of those, I'll be very sad. I'll send you
What am I
SPS.
supposed to get you?
You're supposed to get me a cron.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
They're probably like only one per paying customer. Continue.
I think I'm gonna take my dog. He can get one.
Oh, that's cool.
So
You can
on
always
some
put it up
news
as a
that,
straw poll. Lorkus.
Impossible for Danger to actually communicate anything.
No, we're just giving up.
It's like,
All
what?
right, continue, Danger. Continue.
Beat
Continue.
him to death. All right.
Gallery.
This is what happens
So,
when Luthien doesn't show up.
So yeah, on to some news that affects the other 95% of us that play this game.
Yes.
So SPS Ranked Rewards started this week. So as I'm sure everybody's noticed, they're not getting DEC anymore, and they're getting SPS in the staked form, which is a little weird, I got to admit. But
I think it's
not the worst thing
amazing.
ever.
Like
Well-
it means you have to make a decision if you don't want to stay in the system, and I think that's really smart from their perspective, and it's going to put some pressure on deck. But even more importantly, why am I getting more SPS in Wild than Modern?
Yeah, right. The bots moved. It was an interesting move.
We don't talk about
There are-
bots or
There are
Bruno.
definitely one thing for me. The SPS rewards is it's less liquid, right? So DC was able to be turned around immediately into cash or sold for whatever. Where the SPS now being staked, you really got to think about what you want to extract into the future, right? You've got to plan ahead, because if you don't, you've got a 7-day delay to get that liquid funds.
Well, more than that, right? Because you can only unstake a quarter of it. A quarter comes out a
Right.
week, so it's
Yes.
a long-term deal.
You got to plan ahead. You got to plan ahead.
I would
Which I
like to
really
know whose
like,
account
because
this is actually. 189,000 USD. Danger, is this your
No,
screenshot right here?
this is off of the note.
It's totally
on the
Aggie.
town
No,
hall.
it's totally cool, bro. You can tell us. You can tell
It's
us.
probably Aggie.
It's Rogue.
Or Lorkus.
It's Rogue. Rogue's
I'm
got
curious why they haven't-
200,000 USD sitting in SPS.
I'm
Yeah,
curious why
who
they haven't
flies
claimed their
Allegiant
2000
Airlines and is trying
I'm
to
curious why they
smuggle
haven't grabbed their
figurines.
2000
Yeah, I got
SPS
that
off
money.
of ETH yet from the airdrop. It's just sitting there. 2000 SPS just sitting there. What's that all about?
Yeah, why hasn't
It's
he
like-
staked it?
He doesn't need to. He's already got 100K.
200K almost. All right,
200K,
continue.
exactly.
Continue. What else you got?
So they talked a little bit about working in SPS reward for brawls. I think this is going to be another great thing, right? It's going to force people to kind of join a guild
like that.
and see what that's all about.
Yeah.
Not the pool isn't gigantic, but there's not a lot of guilds really out there that are participating in brawls, really, when you think about the number of guilds versus the total number of accounts that play. So the other interesting thing is that it's going to be split between the 5 tiers, right? And so, that right now tier 3 is pretty empty, and tier 4 and 5 have nobody. So there
Danger,
might
are
be
you
some-
guys in tier 3?
No, we're in 2.
We're in 3. Lorkus, how many people did we see? It was like 12
7.
guilds, right?
Is it 12 already? Okay, all right.
I don't think there
wasn't
was even
many.
that many. Yeah, I think Damour is closer on this. What was the number you had in mind, Damour?
I was going to say 7 or 8, but let me have a look.
I thought there was 10, at least.
Yeah, I thought it was full.
There is
I thought you
10.
said
There is 10 right now. There is 10
Okay.
right now.
But there's
In
no
tier
one in 4 and no one in 5. So that is really interesting. What's going to happen to those rewards, do you think, Danger?
So there won't be any rewards given away. They addressed that. But if you look at it right now, there's not even a guild that could get there if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
You
I
need
mean-
so many
Did they talk
crowns
about
to
that,
get
though?
I
there.
get that they're not going to give it away, but are they going to divide the 2.5 million by 3? Or is that 2.5 million going to be divided by 5 and that 1 million doesn't go anywhere or it just accrues for later? Like, what happens to that total?
Yeah, that's
they
what
stays
I'm,
in the pool.
didn't really talk about that.
we should
But
ask
there's not
that.
going to be an empty pool that just disappears into nothing.
No, but
You
yeah,
should burn
where
it.
is it going? That's interesting.
Just burn it.
That'd be awesome. Burn it.
Which I think gives you more reason to be that first guild that joins tier 4 or tier 5, right?
Well, you don't. You got to have at least 2, right? Because if you're up there by yourself, you're not getting any.
So you have to throw a few matches so somebody joins Tier 4 with you? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Yeah. If you can't be alone at the top, 'cause you would get nothing.
It's always
You need somebody to beat.
It's lonely at the top, guys. It's lonely at the top.
Lonely.
So yeah, I think that'll be a good change, right? I think everybody will want to see that. It'll a lot more incentive to join guilds, so that'll ramp up. So it'll be interesting. Let's see the governance proposal. So I think everybody's seen this, right? With the first dummy proposal that's up, and the valiant effort of the folks who have tried to vote no. I don't know if you guys are tracking this or not. But,
I was amused.
Oh yeah, well I mean, why not, right? So they threw a
It's
dummy
a meaningless
proposal,
vote, so yeah.
threw a dummy proposal up, exactly, meaningless vote, and so you know they tried to rally the troops to get everyone to vote no, so that the first proposal would fail. I don't think they managed.
Was declined.
No, they did not. They failed.
Yeah, I think they failed, but
It got all the yeses it needed today.
yeah, it was a valiant attempt. So, but more to come, right? So the team.
But I thought that was a clever way to figure out the right bar for what needs to be for passing, though. Like, I thought this was a really good idea. Like, you don't know how many people are going to participate in governance. Like, you know how much SPS is staked, obviously. But if you set the bar too high and you can't reach consensus because that many people don't participate, it's a real problem. So I really appreciate that they did this, because it lets them know how many people notice this extra tab on the SPS page, because to me it wasn't super obvious. So this was a clever idea, I think.
Totally agreed. And somebody in Discord said that I think like 25% or something like that, or maybe we're up to 30% now voted, which is apparently some kind of record in the crypto space, because apparently everybody's pretty apathetic and doesn't really.
There's records now.
They obviously haven't seen our snapshots in which we get 100%.
But is it really fair? Like, we have some people that own some massive percentages.
I'm just saying.
Your point holds. Your point holds.
I'm just saying we're pretty awesome.
One
That's all
or
I'm saying.
1,000.
You can't have a record when we've already beat your record, baby.
That is an excellent point.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Should call
Is that
gas.
even a record?
I'm gonna call Aggie right now. As a matter of fact.
Had a clip of the week.
What's
It
this
wasn't
record
Rogue.
stuff you're talking?
Who got the
Had a
call?
clip of the
Rogue?
week. It
Who got
was
it? Who got it?
That was a pretty good one. That was a pretty good one.
Let's see. So into
That
the
was a
Q&A,
really good one.
The leaderboard rewards will be replaced with SPS, not DEC, like it says now. For those who are up on the leaderboard, you will get SPS at the end of the season.
But we don't know how much, right?
Oh, look, guys,
No.
we're getting rated right now.
They have not.
Oh, what?
Welcome to the Weekend
Hello, everyone.
Challenge.
I've never
Raid.
been rated in my life.
I
Welcome
love
to Far
getting
Five.
rated.
I love
Welcome,
getting
Molly.
rated.
Sick.
True.
The one stream every week where we can take a 2-page post and turn it into a 1-hour chat.
It's true. It's true.
About the
Now, baby.
Even
biggest.
2 pages this week? I'm not sure.
No, it's not. We're pretty much through it.
At this
so-
point, I think we just need to interrupt danger like every 2 words. I mean, that's the object.
That's kind of what
That's
we
the
do,
objective,
and we
right?
interrupt each other as well. So.
There you go.
Also, I agree with you, Ape. I agree with you, Ape of Wall Street. Rogue said he loves getting railed.
Ah,
Well,
did I say that?
Interesting.
All
Interesting.
right.
heard it.
I remember hearing that too. Yeah.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
You heard it here
We
first,
heard your
ladies and
second. We heard
gentlemen.
Rogue say it first.
Don't find me after Splinterfest. I might, that might be closed off for business for a while.
Well, you know.
Let's
Wild
backdoor
things
it.
that
Let's
Larry's
backdoor
Well,
out.
it.
it's
Wild
because he's
things.
gonna have crons in his pants, so it's fine.
Exactly.
Phones in my pants.
I'm really excited for this next part. If you could get to this Q&A, because
Yeah.
I have questions here.
Yeah, the training,
Let's continue.
the training ground piece, right? So the
No,
team was talking-
SPS ranked rewards, like the how much you earn based on how much you stake. Like, how much is that going to change the
Oh, yeah,
LPs?
yeah.
Like, that's really interesting to me.
So thanks, Lorkus. I was kind of skipping ahead.
Also, Sean, thank
so-
you so much for sending the raid our way. We gotta send some thank yous. Sean.
Oh yeah, if we could
for
talk about
sending
something other
us-
than this town hall for at least a few more seconds, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
that would be excellent. Thank you so much, Sean, for sending us the raid. All right, now we can talk about it. I've
All
decided.
right, 2 words. Here we go. So exactly, Lorkus. SPS rewards based on your staked SPS. So the team talked about this for a while. They've been talking about this for a long while. I was actually kind of surprised that they rolled out the overall rewards without rolling this out. Maybe they wanted to make sure that everything worked smooth.
Thank you, Damour.
Before they started this, but I think this changes a lot of things, right? This is another kind of bot or farm prevention, right? Because the bots are going to have to stake a lot of SPS across a lot of accounts to continue to pull in those rewards. But not really sure how it's going to work. Will it be additional, or will it just be some percentage of your current reward? I mean, your guess is as good as mine at this point.
Yeah, it seems unlikely that like an unlimited amount would give you just unlimited more rewards. It feels like there's got to be a cap by league or something to be able to like have a normalization of this whole number, because otherwise I don't know that it works. So I'm interested to see what the numbers are.
My concern is that they're doing too much to curb bots, honestly. Because we're already seeing a way big number of bots disappearing, right? Battles, a third of what they were a couple of months ago, right?
People are talking about how it's hard to actually gain in ranked now because you actually have to play real players. I've actually seen complaints about it.
I would just like to say that yes, this is going to hit a certain type of bot, but what this really does is it helps slowly crack down. I hate that they're doing it so indirect, but it's slowly cracking down on, to me, what the problem is right now, which is CP exploitation. And bots do that through a variety of means: sharing cards, renting, pushing their ECR really low. So they keep kind of making rules around the edges, like changing the way ECR regen works, changing how many days you have to rent for at a time. But the fundamental issue is that people are exploiting CP for cards they don't have all the time in order to make rewards that they shouldn't be making. This also kind of gets toward that, but I would really appreciate it if they attacked this directly and made CP directly related to your ECR. Because to me, the issue is not bots. The issue is people exploiting CP and then using that to extract from the ecosystem. Just my little rant.
I hear you. Valid points, Lorkus. Valid points.
All right, Danger, keep going.
So let's see, the training grounds. This is another thing that's been brought up, talked about, suggested for months and months, right? So that folks have been asking for a spot where they can, where there's no ramification for them playing around and trying out new things, right? So all we really have now is ranked, which matters, right? Because your ECR and your ranking in your league. There's practice, but you could probably click that button all day and never play a practice game. I don't think there's very many people that use that at all. The other thing is
the bots don't
random.
Run there. That would be great. The bots just started doing practice. That would be cool.
There should, but that's probably something that we can come up with.
I think that people just end up direct challenging each other. I mean, which is fine if you know people, but if you're just coming in, I think. Yeah, if you don't know anybody, then you definitely want a way to, learn.
Yeah, if you combine this with ghost cards, it could be really cool. Like being able to create like a space for a guild to be able to play against each other and just try out, or against everyone. Like that could be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
well, there's a large gap at the moment for new players starting to play. They don't have a clue how to play, and they don't have a place to learn how to play, right? And that is an issue. Yeah, anyway.
Rogue's still winning, by the way.
Do what?
Nice.
We can
was that
replay
surrender, or was that the actual match?
This is an older one. This is not immediate.
Oh, okay. No, actually, fun part about this one is, notice like the 27 mana Silent Summoner. Perfect example to run the Dragon Summoner and take advantage of those level 3 rares. Like the level 3 rares are really powerful in white. Like being able to run Time Mage +1 magic and then run your Harpy at the +1 attack. And then now all of a sudden we get to play. I don't remember the Halfling Alchemist being legal either, like ever in this tournament.
Mondroid, did you get knocked out, Mondroid? Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, no, there's just, I don't know, this meta feels entirely this tournament feels entirely different.
Well,
I don't know exactly what it was. If
Well,
it's
we're
just that Untamed is there now, or because like why is the Halfling Alchemist allowed?
That
Yeah,
changes
because it's
all-
Untamed. Yeah, because it's modern,
Because you
so
got
it's,
Untamed.
it's a reward Untamed card.
It's
Yeah.
actually not a
Untamed
reward
border.
though; it's a promo.
It's a promo, but
Oh,
also
yes. Okay,
released,
sorry.
So it's the
released
border.
during the modern, sets during
Yeah.
Untamed. It
So
was
yeah,
like-
this is just a straight modern tournament then. And
Part
yeah,
of the
this is-
reason
it
why
is.
we got rid of the Untamed portion of it was Chaos Legion had just come out, so we wanted to do tournaments that were just Chaos Legion, and we got rid of legendaries because we wanted people to actually be able to play. But that does not mean that we won't change the format in the future. I mean, if
Especially when
this
we mess
format-
up.
Yeah, if this format is something that people like, then we'll keep doing it.
So I had to share this match because this was someone in YGG knocking out someone else in YGG who just doesn't have me playing on their YGG account, and I just wanted to shame them for that just a
What
little
happened
bit.
there, Lordo?
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, so this is the first YGG weekend challenge straight modern.
And this is
Yeah,
also
first one
this
that
is
we've
also
done.
the first week we've had Lordo as a member of the Dragons. I just wanted to
That
point
is
that out to
correct.
you.
Oh,
Welcome.
Welcome,
Lordo.
welcome, sir.
Welcome to the Dragons, Lordo.
Welcome to YGG.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, keep going.
Just wanted to taunt you. That's all. That's all, Road.
So Yasik, the next summoner airdrop coming up. We still got a while to go. It'll probably still be a couple weeks before.
Can I tell you guys how excited
Before he comes
I am
out.
about this? Can I tell you why I'm excited about this? Lorkus,
Why?
Hi,
love to
everyone.
know.
Hi, Ted.
because I finally qualify for airdrops.
Oh,
That's
so
good.
done.
So you bought a pack.
I have now bought 650 packs.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
amazing. Amazing.
650 packs, so
So you
I do
guaranteed one,
qualify.
right?
I'm guaranteed at least one. Hold on, I need to double check
Awesome.
that that's actually correct. I have bought, 615 packs now. So I know.
And what's the
Nice.
guarantee for the next drop? I hadn't checked recently. Next one is 575. So yeah, so
575,
you're
yeah.
guaranteed for the next 4 drops. It's only the last one where you need to buy 25 more packs.
That's doable. I could do that right now, as a
Oh.
matter of fact, if I wanted to. So I'm just excited that I'm guaranteed finally to get at least one of these. I know how valuable, especially the summoner cards, end up being as soon as it sells out. Like, that is key for the next modern, next wild sets and stuff like that. So, I mean, you want to make sure that you are getting summoners because when it sells out, those prices go up. So, all right, continue, Danger.
So some more notes on Rift Watchers, right? I think we're all tracking this. There's 3 million that are going to be sold. Aggie's thinking like the first 20% will require vouchers, and then he'll open it up. What hasn't been talked about, I believe, is if you remember going back to Dice, you got a discount based on your lodge because the cost was in DEC, and the lodge gave you a discount on things in DEC that you bought
That's
out
true.
of the shop. So I don't know
Right.
if they've said if there'll be a discount on Rift Watchers or not. I know there's some folks looking for that, looking to know that, because that'll, that's
Do you
a
think
big
they
deal.
will? Like, cause that's the big question. Do you think they will, Danger? How did they sound when that was asked?
They say maybe. We'll see. We'll think about it. Who knows?
Yeah, very, very
Yeah.
insightful. Yeah.
So
I agree.
I thought SPS, it was only going to be vouchers in SPS that you could buy initially for Rift Watchers, correct?
Yeah, and it's only SPS the whole way through. But the
Yep.
question is if they'll allow the lodge to give you a discount, because in the previous mini set you could, because it was deck based.
Okay. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
I mean, do you hope they do or do you hope they don't? Like, I like that idea because we have a sweet lodge, but is that fair? Is it not fair? I'm not sure.
join a guild. That's guilds are awesome.
It's another pressure on guild joining. I like it. I like
What else can you say? I mean,
it.
Well, anything to push people playing together is good.
I think it's a good thing. Yeah.
Anything to push guilds is positive.
Yeah, I mean, I think from my standpoint as well, like we've said this as well, like, by the way, huge shout out to Sinister and Lorkus for joining him, talking about the YGG SPL guilds and everything that is out there. But, you know, there is, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, but I truly believe that we're going to see people who really, like, if you want to get further in the game, you're going to need to be a part of a very, very strong team and a very, very strong guild or alliance. One thing I know that we have talked to the SPL team about in the past has been about at least making some sort of in-game alliance system so that everybody can kind of work together a little bit better, because you are limited by how many people you can actually have in your guild, and it makes it hard for coordination without having to go outside of the game. So, you know, I mean, I'd like to see that in the future, but I mean, again, there's a lot of people talking about how strong of a play it is to have guilds. And look at, there's Mr. Tails from the Cryptmancer himself sitting there.
Lurking.
Pro lurking skills.
His stream starts in 10 minutes, and we will be doing a raid towards that.
A lot of
stream.
those alliance interfaces and stuff like that with Splinterlands going to depend big time on land. And if they're focusing heavily on land first, well, sorry, it's the other market first, then land. Alliance stuff would have to wait until after that, surely, though.
And type.
Do you want me to type louder? Is it better?
Could you
if
type a little bit?
Could you? Okay, there we go. That is like some serious typing, man.
That's
Seriously,
anger
don't know.
typing.
I don't know what I just did, but I know that all my screens started flipping there. So if something goes wrong, I apologize.
Lorkus broke it.
It's probably Jackal's hat. I'm going to blame Jackal's hat.
It is.
Oh, I can take the next one off.
Oh,
This is one that,
yes.
This is one that a Marine gifted me.
A United States
beautiful one.
Marine or an Australian
It's been a
Marine?
good. We don't have Marines.
The desert camo
that was
makes
a
it
wild
look like
time.
an Australian
Who
Marine.
knows? I don't know what the Australians have. Special forces, special ops. We all work together, right? So, all right. So what else, Danger? It looks like we're pretty close to the end here.
Just about to the end here. So they mentioned the Splinterland arcade, right? So they've talked about wanting to create some other games that kind of exist in the Splinterlands universe and use the same set of NFTs. So they mentioned now they finally said we're going to do a tower defense game.
I like it.
I'm pretty excited about that. I really like tower defense games, so
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see. How
Do you think that they will combine it with the land? Because that's the only way to have tower
Oh
defenses
my gosh,
with
that would be
land,
so
right?
cool.
that would be
When
awesome.
man.
That would be awesome.
Amazing.
That is the big question. When
Just
land?
think about how many towers we'd have to have for those two regions with YGG SPL. That's a lot of
Oh my
towers.
They've already confirmed that there will be no towers in game. Okay, so forget it.
But there will be castles and there will be keeps. And we know that
So
we're going to
much
have
like-
some of them. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so
That does look
Rift
nice.
Watcher, what is the Time Meddler?
You guys, I'm not gonna lie. I really wish that they would do some NFT projects with these artists. I would love to own some NFTs. Like, I know that we have cards. I get it. But like,
The issue is they'd
Man,
have to move to a different chain because they don't have a good. Well, in my opinion, Hive is not a great place for unique NFTs, and so you'd have to move somewhere else for that.
I don't care where they would launch it. Like, I would love them to launch it on like Solana or something, and do a project there, just with the artists that they have, and
Like a profile
Use the
pic sort of thing.
just use the art you've already got. It would be awesome.
Would you do it like generative based on their art, or just like you could buy things? Like, what were you thinking?
I actually don't need it to be generative. I would like them. I mean, they've got enough card art that's out there right now, I would love to see. Like, I would pay SPS for this. I would spend DEC for this. Like, I would love it. So, all right, continue, Danger.
And I think there's one more. Yeah, another wallpaper with this flying boat.
Does anyone have 7 minutes worth of questions they can talk about with this eye candy? Because we are not hitting our target.
No, our target was 45 minutes, and it is at 50 minutes right now, you guys.
Yeah, that's about it.
DEC farewell.
Aggie said goodbye.
Goodbye. Rest in peace.
So this brings us to an interesting question, right? And maybe I can take up the last 7 minutes with this. SPS is going to be distributed forever, right? We're going to hit 3 billion, and then it's going to be done in 4 years or 5 years from now.
Yep.
So my question is, what happens then? Right? We won't be doing SPS for ranked battles anymore. So will we go back to DEC?
Or do you think
I think we'll just do ranked battles based on like how much blood you can pour into your keyboard.
I think that they just released another token.
I don't know. I mean,
just bring
it's
back
5 years
DC.
down the way. You know?
Bring back DC. I see no reason why they can't just
Zombie
start up the engine
apocalypse
again.
between now and then, and
Yeah.
you know, we're just
It's
Couldn't
interesting
even-
point, Damour. After 4 years of stability with DEC, you may see a big enough. Well, assuming that from now until the end of SPS, DEC stays fairly stable, you may see that it has a market that kind of maintains stability, and you can go back to that as a reward without it completely causing chaos within your ecosystem. It could happen.
I'm looking right now just to see what's going on with DEC. It looks like, I mean, it pumped for a while there, back up to almost, it went to 0.08.
Well, yeah,
Now it's back down.
it's coming back down again, and so is SPS. You know, it's back down to the 52 cents or 5 cents.
Well, that's
rather.
that retracement is matched by all of crypto and the stock market.
Yeah.
So let's not pretend that this is Splinterlands doing something wrong here.
No,
the market
it's-
responded to them. This is just global market trends at the moment.
Market related. Yeah.
Well,
Thank you,
all right.
Fred.
Well,
I got 2
Danger,
minutes
I mean,
out of it.
you got 2 minutes out of it, and you have gotten us a long ways today, but let's see what's going on in the tournament right now. This is what everybody wants to talk about.
And this is the
anyway,
latest Yield Guild Legacy member, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah, so he's been in for at least this season. He's done 2 brawls with us at this point. Damn near, I think, undefeated in brawls. I think he went maybe 8-1, 9-0 in the last one. Like, he kills it in silver brawls, tier 2. But yeah, this is Blackfoot. He's been a regular supporter of ours for a really long time. And finally coaxed him into, like, he sent me a message the other day, and he's like, is your guys' Discord like cool? Because nobody talks in this one. And I'm like,
talk quite a bit.
I'm like, bro, like, come on over. And it's been fantastic having him, honestly, like, and especially from like the legacy side, because like our group, we've got like 4 people that regularly top for day 2 the bronze and the silver tournaments, like just a regular crew. And so having all of them basically kind of in legacy now, you've got Max, you've got Never Melt Ice, you've got Blackfoot, and you've got myself now, all representing that legacy crew, and we're very regular in those tournaments. So it fills me with pride, honestly, seeing this man continue as far as he did. So yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that is absolutely incredible. I know that we've seen Blackfoot for quite a while, and also Danger, thank you for putting up with all of our banter for the last hour. He does this every week, you guys, and he goes through the whole town hall with us. He has been streaming with us for a very long time. He is the man behind the curtain, but he is very much so appreciated.
Yes,
He takes all the abuse of us interrupting every sentence.
It's true.
Thank you.
Every
Dangerous!
Are we just calling it banter though? Isn't there a better name for it?
The banter.
I think it's just called harassment. But
I mean,
I think
kinda.
harassment is a better term. Yes.
I've been calling it the most dangerous town hall summary.
Oh,
yeah, that's actually been a real good title.
That's where I've been
That's
going.
good right there, Jackal.
I like that one.
You guys, at some point, iJazz will bring his entire guild over to us. We've been talking about it for a few months.
I've heard
Yeah.
promises.
He's
Look,
promising. but,
iJazz,
you know.
we are waiting for you to bring your guild to us and to hang out with us. So
Bloody
I'm
oath.
just
Well,
saying.
you already hang out with us in our Discord and in our weekend challenge. Like, we need to you should get rewards for hanging out with us too.
And he shows up to the Game Hunters stream on Sundays as well. So it's totally cool if it's a baby guild, Jazz. It's all right. It's all right. Rogue is a baby guild too. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
basically.
zing! Like, what? No, you guys are like, you're in the top 50 now. What's your guild
Definitely.
rank?
Not a baby guild.
Definitely.
No,
top
not
50
even a
at
little
this
bit.
point. But like his point is true.
You guys
though.
have got a
When
sweet emoji,
when
right?
we came in, we were totally baby guild. Totally baby guild. Like it was YGG that pushed us to like the levels that we're at now. Like we wouldn't be where we're at without this. But
It's
yeah,
because I'm so good, and like if you have to beat me, you have to become great. I think that's really what
that's
this
you know,
is.
it's true. It's nice having you right at the door for a good beating. You know,
Yeah,
it's just
we
it's
do
great.
have hats that are
great.
Lorkus says make Splinterlands great again. Lorkus is very good at that.
I'll have to know.
yeah.
I'll have
Custom
to
made,
know. Even though Legacy brags about beating us in brawls, we actually kick their asses. So
That's
right.
Oh,
It's
oh,
really
we're gonna
frustrating.
go
We're
there.
a
We're
very,
gonna go
very
there?
friendly
Wow.
alliance. Very friendly alliance.
I'm
I
trying
wasn't
my
gonna say anything
hardest to
about it.
survive on
Wow.
brawlers.
I was a
Hi
little
Jazz, we do
disappointed.
have a gang-like initiation ritual, and pretty much what happens is we all show up to your house with like pillows, and we have a big
with
pillow fight.
mimosas.
Right, because this
Really
is Web
weird.
3, and we all know where you live.
We do, like, we totally do. We dox everybody, and
There's
we tell-
There's no
Yeah.
land in Pretoria yet. We don't know where each other live yet.
yeah, it's totally cool. Jackal invites us over to his house in Australia. I mean, New Zealand. I mean, where?
I live
Pretoria.
in Zuckerberg's dungeon.
He lives in the meta.
in jail. In jail.
In jail. So, guys, shall we talk about?
Prison colony.
That he does live in a prison colony. Look,
He
they even
does,
make him shave
literally.
his head.
Exactly.
Let's talk about right now the elephant in the room, and that is that our good friend Sidrake is not here tonight.
Oh, yes.
I wasn't going to talk about his weight, but that's kind of
Yeah,
rude.
that's
I mean,
actually
it's
not
fine.
nice.
I actually publicly shame him all the time.
The elephant that isn't in the room.
The elephant that isn't in the room.
So,
It's totally
who's gonna
cool.
play the
And
main
also,
guy?
this is just a bad analogy. He forgets everything. He's not an elephant.
Yeah,
But
That's-
elephants
yes.
don't remember anything because they have the brain the size. Anyway,
Yeah.
So
Big brain.
Sidrake is not here because he is partying it up, which is disappointing. He chose a party over us, you guys, and it was fun a little bit. Luthien actually has a real excuse for not joining us today. She is not feeling well, so we'll give her a break. We don't give Sidrake any breaks here.
Yeah, Cedric.
Yeah. No,
But no,
it's not
I think it
Sidrake.
should be pointed out though. Like Blackfoot is our final YGG. Like he is the top YGG finisher for tonight.
Which means he gets a prize.
Damn. GG.
He gets a
Congratulations,
prize,
Blackfoot,
dude.
and represent, baby. Keep going.
Way
Let's
to
give-
go.
Because this
Blackfoot.
morning, Never Melt Ice, a legacy man, won the morning YGG weekend challenge. So
That's
it would
true.
only be fitting if Legacy continued and won it
So-
tonight.
So that's like a
So
twofer
I was,
on the weekend.
I had to
That's
go,
pretty good.
I had to go grab this sweet can.
Uh,
But did you say that there's a final YGG person?
I don't know what's going on there. We don't condone anything. He's
Yeah.
drinking.
I am actually thirsty as well.
Seltzer.
I need a drink.
Coke.
Because we
I'm
do
act-
have a prize for the top YGG.
The top prize person is Blackfoot. Blackfoot 92.
Blackfoot
Rogue?
gets a gold foil Insidious Warlock today.
What?
Oh,
Golden
there you
foil
go.
in
Huge.
Warlock.
I
So are
jacked.
we
Your
really down for a
side
final
shine.
four already, you guys? This stream
are.
has flown by tonight.
All you gotta do is make the wrong tournament and it goes fast.
Oh,
Well, there you go.
oh no. No, there's
Oh,
plenty.
no.
It made it an hour. Hey, how many people joined the tournament actually this week?
Is there a place
This
to
week
see
we had 174.
That's very
Nice.
good. Very, very good.
that? But how many checked
How many?
in?
Yeah, there it is.
I
Question.
don't know. We'd have to check the leaderboard at the end, and that's a little tricky to do while the tournament's still going because it keeps popping to the top. So I'll find out.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about how many people joined the tournament.
It
175, right?
64 plus 32.
This morning,
Oh,
right?
nice.
Oh,
So
this morning.
19.
No, I was talking about this one. This one was.
How
64
many?
No, mine
How
was
many were in
88.
yours, Damour?
Just click on the
88.
details tab. It'll tell you how many people.
88 participants checked in. There were 174
Oh.
entries, but
Click on
only
that.
88 of them checked in.
Yeah, how do you
Where
see
do you
the
see
check-in
that? Like,
data?
I don't. Yeah.
I only saw that when you look right when the tournament starts, it does show you.
Oh, so if I scroll all the way
Oh.
down, boom.
But
Ah,
it
no,
it
didn't.
it isn't available anymore. Only when the tournament starts, you have to check right away.
That's very interesting.
So also, if we pull it from the blockchain, we can check. But I usually wait till the end. But I love
That's
that
true.
Damour is attentive. It's so much better.
Very attentive to more. Did you?
Yeah. But no,
Damore,
I
did
counted.
you play today?
I did
I
play,
counted.
but I was knocked out in the first round.
Because it's impossible to host and play. It's absolutely impossible. I tried. It doesn't
Rogue,
work.
you and
Doesn't
Damour
work.
both
I've done it.
have made it to like top 4.
Do what?
Damour's won it.
Oh,
Damore-
yeah.
No, I got third. I got third place last week. Third place last week.
Yeah, but you've
Well,
won the
just
tournament
second
before,
finish.
haven't you?
Damour, have you won the tournament yet?
YGG, no, I have not. I have not.
Okay.
I have not.
Rogue came really close.
But you got
as
third
well.
last week, right?
Third was my
Third,
highest.
While he
Yeah, I think
streams.
third has been my highest
Unreal.
finish too.
While he streams. So
Yep. It's difficult. It's difficult, but it's impossible when you're hosting. Like
you guys look.
impossible.
I Jazz, you might be right. Luthien might be partying with Sidrake, but I sincerely doubt it. We did see pictures from Sidrake's. I guess I should finish that. We did see pictures. No, we saw pictures from Sidrake's party that he was at, and
Oh, it's a
there's
Star
some
Wars
sort
party.
of
Legos and Star Wars.
explosive candle on top of this cake. It's
Dude, this guy knows how to party.
Explosions and stormtroopers sound exciting.
I mean,
Well,
is it a
yeah.
party? Like last I heard, this is for like an elder member of their family. So like, are they like trying to push for life insurance, or is it like going to
Dude,
shock and
No
awe?
no one uses Lego stormtroopers for bad things. Just gonna point that out.
I would agree. I would agree, Red. In fact,
That's
I
gotta
believe
be
that
fun.
you just blasphemed our entire stream by saying that. Disappointing.
Highly doubt it.
No,
Highly
just-
doubt it. That is not the most offensive thing I've said tonight, like at all.
Well,
Yeah,
depends on,
I mean, we
depends on
were
your
talking
perspective,
about
okay?
shoving Crom down your pants, but I mean, it's
I
cool.
did.
So
Run
it's
down.
fine.
He didn't
Or
mention pubic hair this time round, so
Oh,
you
that's
gotta,
true.
You gotta give him.
Well,
I
we
don't
have
think
now.
Well,
Well,
let's
thank
roll with
goodness.
that.
I feel like the reins are off because Josie's not chilling.
This is
in
why
the-
Josie doesn't show up to our streams
She's in
anymore.
I realized that real
Because
quick.
Way
of
to go,
pubic
bro.
hair.
I felt
Exactly.
the daggers. I felt the
Chased her
I'm
daggers.
away.
sure. I mean, she was saying something in Discord as well. I'm like, come on and join us, and she's like, I don't.
She's like,
so.
"You
It sounds
guys
a little bit rough for me.
I don't
Not-
need to be in the boys' club.
not really
Hey,
into
Lorkus,
late
can we
night
find out who's
programming.
the
Then
bottom
there were two.
YGG?
I need to wash my
Person?
hair with my grandma.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like the
we can
only
figure that out.
What are we figuring out?
Hey, we're in the finals.
We're in
Blackfoot.
I
finals.
should be able to.
Let's go,
Blackfoot
baby.
we go.
is in the
I'll get my
finals
screen up.
versus Parzival.
Let's go. Let's go.
Parzival versus Blackfoot. What does Blackfoot win if he actually wins it?
Wow, you sent
Rogue, are
Blackfoot
you
a
gonna-
gold foil Insidious Warlock.
Yes.
He's already won that, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
a great prize.
Lorkus,
That is
I'm
a
just
great prize.
curious if you are going to send him a gold foil Mylar.
Probably am not going to do that.
No, it's like
Thanks for bringing that up, though. That's very,
Sorry.
very helpful.
he is not a streamer, so
Uh,
there's no extra prize. If he was a
So,
streamer,
yeah.
That's right.
then there would be one on the table.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But we do have our final two. But that I guess while LastDragon has already brought it up, we have some open spots in Yule Guild Dragoons. We are a level 5 guild with level 4 lodge. We have some discounts, but someone in my guild over the last couple of weeks kicked out everyone below officer, so we have lots of open spots. So feel free to apply.
Yeah, because
How did that
Lorkus
happen?
wouldn't give him free money, he decided to kick everyone out of the guild.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
did he-
definitely one of my favorite things in Splinterlands so far.
Yeah,
Was
very
he one
epic.
of the promoted members within the guild? Because you know how the system goes, like member,
He was an
senior
officer,
member,
and then
officer.
he got mad at Lorkus and kicked everybody out.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
He was
Not
helping
cool.
me recruit and maintain activity in this guild, and he asked me to give him a gold foil mylar to sell, and I declined, and then he kicked everyone from the guild. So cool stuff.
Lorkus, if you don't send me a gold foil
Dude.
prompt, I'm gonna kick you from this stream right now. That's
Oh no!
Oh, guys,
Get
talking about
booted.
gold foils. Alright, I'm
Yes.
sharing my screen for this one.
all right. Here it is.
Jackal got a gold for
Oh,
legendary.
What?
Oh
you just
my
bought a gold
God.
foil Lord of Darkness?
No,
What?
I opened this in a pack.
You opened the pack.
Yeah,
What did you get?
owned. Boys. Boys.
A gold foil
Oh,
Chaos Dragon.
Chaos Dragon.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty
That
cool.
is
Nice.
awesome.
It's a
How much
great
is it
card.
worth? I don't even know what it's worth.
What is the price?
$58 at the moment.
58.
$58. That's
Heck
a
yeah.
decent amount. That's a decent amount.
Yeah. I'm not
That
selling
is. That's fantastic.
Yeah, but,
well, it's a level 2. It's
yeah.
a level 2 when it comes in. That's awesome. That's awesome. Also, I
That's so
noticed that you
shiny.
got a gold foil.
it. You're looking at my deck again?
Oh, are we playing
Yeah,
Name
look
That
at
Card? Doing great,
Let's
LastDragon.
look at Jack's deck.
Daria
Critique's deck.
Dragonsteel.
I noticed you got a gold foil.
I noticed you got a
Thing
gold
there.
foil something there. That's
got a
exactly
lot
how it
of
would be if I
foils,
played
huh?
it too. It would be so bad. Yeah, Ape of Wall Street. It's totally cool. We give everybody gold foil llamas for joining our stream. That's how we get so many people here.
You
Right,
get a prompt.
because
You
we
get a
You
prompt.
get
we
it.
just
You get a
have
prompt.
we have unlimited cards, so it's no problem
We
at all.
do. Yeah, we've got the back door. Well, Jackal's got the back door.
It's
Uh,
basically
He's got it
what
covered
the
for
Dow
sure.
is for.
Basically, he's got the back door to all the. He's got all the free crap.
My
So-
fingers
He's
are
got
in
the
everyone's
pictures.
pie.
His fingers are.
Why do I feel dirty right now?
Are we talking
It's
about pies
Are you allowed
now?
to say that?
So
Guys?
invasive.
Yeah, I got a
This is
finger in
getting
every pie.
Is
really
it like
scary.
apple pie? I'm just curious.
Just know a little bit.
App.
Oh.
So
So
Win-
Parsifal won the first.
Yeah,
Parsival
so
won
so
the
Parsifal's
first.
another interesting one because this is a very familiar
recognize
name in all of our tournaments
name.
as well. He's
Yeah.
he's
very good.
constantly at the leaderboards. He's great. This I lost exactly to these same teams against Parsival. Like the
Really?
exact same teams. He went Kelly on 1 and then he went Obsidian on 2 in very similar lineups. Reverse speed. We
well,
had
if it
reverse
works,
speed.
why would you change it?
Well, exactly, but I didn't tell
Oh, so
Blackfoot
close,
like how to
though.
counter
One
him at this
hit.
point.
Oh no!
This is
oh no!
silly. I also went my
There
way.
we go.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Parsival.
This is silly.
Congratulations.
Holy
My
crap.
lord.
That is so silly. Blackfoot's last match was literally my last match. I went the infantry with my lord as well, and I got clapped by a goblin psychic and the reflector instead. Oh my goodness, that's messed up.
Ape of Wall Street. To answer your question, I'm guessing everyone here is part of YGG.
First of all, congratulations.
Not
bud.
danger.
Danger is part of YGG Dragons, so yes.
When did that
Yes, it
happen,
is.
Danger?
is a part. This is a YGG SPL stream, so this is our weekend challenge that we throw every week. And so we are part of YGG Splinterlands, the sub DAO from YGG. So yes is the answer to your question. If you'd like to
And-
join us, feel free to
and
reach
I'm-
out.
Exactly. I was gonna say, if you also want to be a member, just talk to me.
It's true. That's true. Just chat with Damour. What's really funny is when we start seeing everybody start recruiting from this. Like somebody comes in and they're like, "Hey, I'm looking for a guild to join," and it's literally like Join us. Hey, we'll give you this. We'll give you. Does anybody else feel like Rogue should definitely throw Blackfoot something special?
I got him into Legacy. Like,
Oh, well, touche.
Oh.
Ape of Wall Street, we are most certainly not the dark side. There is nothing dark about,
And
any of us. We're all very, very light.
in all
I would just like to
seriousness,
disagree.
no,
Cydrake had
I actually did buy
stormtroopers at a birthday
Blackfoot's
party.
badge. So yeah,
Oh.
Blackfoot has his YGG badge with us, and that was something that we did very
Nice.
quickly as soon as he got in. A move that I was actually taught by the great Lorkus, who purchased
Yes,
my
it's true.
badge. So it's almost like a like a pay it forward thing, and so yeah,
Mhm.
it's been.
First
Oh
of all,
my goodness!
Congratulations
Hold
on your
on,
win.
I am. Oh my god, go back, play that first match with Blackfoot and Parsifal. We didn't do any. Oh my goodness, the miss. Oh,
You didn't see it?
shit.
We
let's
all
look at
watched.
it. Let's
I have
look
to
at
go watch this.
No,
again.
we
Go
all
watch
watched
this.
this.
I love Blackfoot's team here, 100%. Silent Summoner, we literally talked about this. Silent
the
Summoner
critch.
getting the extra bump here. What is these? So he's
Versus the
attacking
Axe
back
Master.
line. He's got 4 damage going to the back line. That Axe Master should die real quick. But there's just a lot of damage here early. So good miss there. So it like didn't die the first round, and I think that is like the only
That's what
Down. saved
downfall.
him. Yep.
But this is still going fine at this point because we're gonna kill here. All is well. If that Ranger drops into position, 1 strike. GG, baby. Just hit the TIE
Yes, right
Fighter.
there. Gone.
Just
Slug.
hit
Yeah.
the TIE
Slug.
Fighter.
That was
The miss.
brutal.
One
The
miss.
Well, right here you can see the odds, right? So
Just hit the TIE
Ladies and
Fighter.
gentlemen, it is that time of the stream where we
Ah,
give you a Google form
great team.
so that you can win more prizes. We are giving out a gold foil flying squid and stitch leech from the man himself, the Stash, the one we all know and love, giving out the gold foils.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Right.
right, sending it
Mhm.
thanks for
out.
showing up again.
So thank you guys for showing up. Thank you, Lorkus, for the prizes.
Yeah, go fill out that form. No,
Fill
this
out
is
that form.
this is another interesting thing because I literally played the same thing out, and I was looking at the Obsidian team, and the big difference here is this failed summoner's level 2, or even at level 3. Mine's only a level 1, and it's only got 4 HP. If that thing has 4 HP, this whole match is different. You know what I mean? But he just ran out of time, essentially, here. He didn't
Well, he's got a
get...
healer there too. I mean, that-
Yeah, but like he's doing more damage than he could. He just ran out of time. And that was because of the extra HP on the failed summoner. So I think that's like something going into this next one. I will make sure that I have a level 3 failed summoner rented, because it was my demise, and it would have fit into many different matches as well. But yeah, watching those play out, I played those exact teams against him, and that's how I got my O2 against Parsifal as well. So it was hilarious that Blackfoot made the same play lines that I did. It was great. Great to see. Great to see. Except that he lost, and so I didn't. Oops.
Well, I mean, still very, very fantastic gameplay. Again, guys, let us know in the comments if you liked this format. If you liked it, we'll keep it. There's no reason for us to keep the same one.
Where do I vote?
Damour, I know that you have a different rule set for your tournament as well. So what is the other weekend challenge rule set?
For the moment, and this may change in the future, right? So we've decided on a silver league, also modern. Mine will exclude Untamed and Dicelo. So it'll only be Chaos Legion and reward cards released during the modern rule set. So that may still include odd cards like Halfling, now that I'm thinking about it. but the older reward cards will definitely be excluded. Also, we're really looking forward to the ghost card tournaments being released. We may even consider upping it to gold level to give those people who haven't experienced gold abilities,
If
that's
we can
only
get
one.
permission for the gold, or excuse me, for the gold, the ghost card tournaments, I think we all would like to do those. Is the truth. And the other part of it that we may want to consider as well, guys, and we'll do whatever the community wants to do as well. But there's no reason why we can't change the rule sets up. So that you don't have people who are prepping basically for the same rule set every single week. I mean, there's no reason why.
What's wrong with preppers?
To change it around and not let the same rule set go from there. So anyway,
sorry I freaked out there. I saw Milo and I was like, what the not here, not here, what?
I wasn't prepared for you.
All right, you guys, we have got a very fun wheel of fun this evening. If you have not filled out the form, we're gonna let Lorkus check it one more time, make sure that we're good. If you have not checked out the form, look at that. Ashley is here tonight as well. Ashley, NFT Gaming.
Welcome.
One of these times,
Is she lurking?
we are gonna get Ashley to come and join us. We keep trying to get her. She is a lurker, you guys.
I don't know why she hasn't. Just join us.
I don't know either.
Have you heard our conversations?
Yeah, that might be my fault.
Okay.
That might
Okay.
be
I know why. I know why. We've got a muzzle Rogue. We've really got a muzzle.
It's because
rogue.
of Rogue. He says inappropriate
Oh,
things.
this is why we
over
can't
and
have
over.
nice things.
Yeah.
I try really hard, guys. I want to be cool.
Can you just be a nice person, please?
Ashley,
Just be nice.
we really would like you to join us. Please come join us. We're not this surly when we have another female on our stream. Ask Luthien.
I will.
I mean, for the most part. I mean, sometimes we are, but we try not to.
We keep things above board.
We keep things above the table.
Above the table.
So,
Right, because we don't wear anything beneath the table.
No, it's totally fine. Everybody knows this. It's fine. I would like to see Ashley against Luthien and name that card, though. I think that would be
a fun
amazing.
game.
I think that's going to be an epic contest.
Also, Rogue, I believe that if Weirdbeard or those guys, if they steal Name That Card and play it,
Oh,
Dave.
Dave
Ah.
Dave the Great. Here we go.
Hey,
Congratulations on the
You just
first
got a
one.
flying squid gold foil.
Nice.
Flying Squid Gold Foil. If they steal our Name the Card game for the actual, for the Splinterfest, I'm going to be so mad.
I think
Hi,
Jack.
Jack!
Hi, Jack with the win. Nice.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations.
Dave said no flying squid. He'll take flying heatsmith.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he would.
I'd take a flying heatsmith.
I would love a
Yeah.
flying heatsmith. That'd be nice.
Wouldn't we all
How
love
about a flying table?
a fly? So, guys, it has been an absolutely incredible stream tonight. We have had a great time. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We are going to be rating Sinister's stream, so there is
Nice.
that. We will be back
Getting
next
all
week.
up in there.
We're going to get it. Well, I at least know how to raid now. Now I actually kind of try and pre-prep the raid so that I'm not like flipping out before we start.
You know what's hilarious is after Wednesday, I tried to raid the Splinterlands TV thing too, and I screwed it up royally. And I was like, oh no! After all the crap I gave Drake,
That's true. You did give me a lot of crap for it.
Screwed up
Actually
the raid.
hard.
I don't know how to do this. What the heck is this?
Hard.
it's
I feel like
impossible.
Splinterlands TV should be rating us. There's 48 people over there right now.
Wow.
Yeah. it's
Well,
crazy.
Sinister's pretty awesome.
Sinister is awesome.
pretty
And we
dope. Yes.
love him being in YGG SPL. So
The question is, why
He'll
doesn't
raw
he
dog
join any
himself.
of our YGG streams? That's what
Well,
I
he
would
did
like
the
to
first
know.
podcast, and he was gonna do the
Yeah.
second one, but he had just got back.
So
like,
that's
and
why
was
we're
getting
starting
dinner
to do
around.
different podcasts throughout the week and stuff as well.
Yeah,
because we're
Splinterlands
trying to
TV
make
can't
it so
rate
that
anyone.
I mean we're seeing Dwayne is joining us. Luke has said he wants to join us. Like everybody in this community is just all working together to talk Splinterlands because it's a game that we all love. So, anyway, guys, it has been a fantastic night tonight. I am not even going to try and throw us out like Sidrake does because I'll just mess it up. Let's be real. But it's been fantastic. We will see you next week, same time, same place. And all right, as Sidrake likes to say, and keep playing, everybody.
There we
Yes, I got it.
Yes!
Yes. All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Good night.